Today we are eating cemitas in Puebla. Cemitas are a kind of monster sandwich. Everyone here in Mexico has their own monster sandwich, but this one looks particularly impressive. This is the especial. So you can see it's got your guac, it's got Oaxacan string cheese, it's got queso blanco, white cheese, it's got ham, it's got chicken milanesa.
Might be pork actually. Yeah.
Might even be pork. Is it pork or chicken? Pork, I'd say.
We ordered the pork.
Oh yes, pork. My mistake, even better. This is a local herb, Mexican herb. It's called papalo, and apparently it tastes somewhat similar to rocket with a bit of cilantro. Got some additional chili peppers to throw in.
And some chipotle.
And some chipotle peppers. Look at these beautiful things. I've never eaten chipotles as a pepper. I've only eaten chipotle as a sauce before. Oh, tastes amazing. Going in for a bite. That is delicious. Hearty, huge sandwich, layers of flavor all the way down. So this is the place to get a classic cemita from Puebla, and it's delicious. Sunday morning and we're in Puebla's Callejón de los Sapos, the Alley of the Frogs as it's known in English. It's a beautiful little alley filled with antique shops. There's a big flea market going on where you can get absolutely anything old under the sun, from comic books to LPs to cassettes to old toys to coins and money. If you're into old stuff, you're gonna love it here. It's really interesting, even if you don't want to buy anything, just to walk around, take some photos. There's a few places selling snacks. It's really a beautiful spot to visit while you're in Puebla. Check it out, the Alley of the Frogs. Yeah, it's awesome, man. The center of life in any Mexican town is the Zócalo or town square, and Puebla's no exception. It's got a beautiful town square. There's a fountain, there's a beautiful cathedral to the one side. It's full of people enjoying their Sunday morning. There's balloon sellers, there's people feeding the pigeons, there's kids playing in the fountains, live music. It's kind of a circus atmosphere here in Puebla, and yeah, I'm here for it. It's lovely. We're at the Cinco de Mayo market. It's a bustling one, Sunday, very busy. Lots of people selling fruit, veg, household goods, pets, anything you can think of, meat. Today, instead of just wandering around and looking for something to eat, we're actually trying to buy a few veggies to take home because the Mexican diet is not big on veggies, and we're actually craving a home-cooked meal tonight. So we're going to try grab some fresh stuff, take it home. We've got a nice kitchen in our Airbnb, and hopefully we're going to cook up a good meal. That was an exhilarating experience, trying to navigate that market, dealing with the vendors, buying 2 tomatoes here, 3 carrots there. We got all the ingredients together for a big salad back home with some fresh chickpeas. And generally it's so cheap here in Mexico, you can definitely budget on eating out all your meals, but it actually does get a bit exhausting. Sometimes you feel like a bit of home cooking, get tired of tacos. So it's nice to visit a market like this. It's quite an experience to actually do some shopping, get your stuff and bring it home. While we were there, we also picked up these great drinks that come in a plastic bag. I've got limon, and we've also got a nuez, which is nuts. It's an amazing drink. I think it's got almonds in it. One of the must-sees when you're in Puebla is this tiny bar called La Pasita, which is the name of the drink. It's like a raisin liqueur. It's very nice, sweet, and it comes served with a chunk of cheese, goat's cheese. And I hear the way to drink it is to take a sip, taste it with the cheese.
Oh, a little bit of the cheese. It's supposed to be.
Nice cheese. Goes well. Kind of a digestive vibe going on.
Okay.
We're also trying another drink of the house, which is this rompope, which is Mexican eggnog, and it's served with cinnamon on top. Always smells delicious with cinnamon on top. Oh, that's nice. It tastes like milk tart shots. That's good stuff. A mention of the kind lady who actually ended up buying our shots for us. She was in front of us in the queue. The queue's long, so she just paid it forward to the people behind her. And a mention that this bar has been here since 1916. It's the oldest bar in Puebla. Very cool. A short drive outside Puebla, there is the town of Cholula. It's a beautiful little space, and its main attraction is this church, which is on top of it's actually on top of a pre-Hispanic pyramid. The Spanish, when they got here in the 1500s, took apart part of the pyramid and used the blocks to build this church behind us. It's the Church of Our Lady of Remedies, and it's on a beautiful small, what is now like a small hill. There's only a few signs that this used to be a pyramid, but from here you can see all around. You can see El Popo, the volcano that is nearby here, and you can see the whole of Puebla laid out beneath you. It's very beautiful. The church itself is a great sight, and it's all free to come up here and look around, so it's definitely a worthwhile stop while you're in Puebla. You can pay 80 pesos to get a pass to come underneath the pyramid, so we're kind of under the pyramid, under the church at the moment. And you can cut through. There's this very interesting tunnel. You can get a guide if you want one, but we're just winging it. And there's little tunnels going off in either directions, and it leads out to the pyramid on the other side. We're gonna go check it out. We've stopped at the Cholula market to grab some lunch, and there's a beautiful stall here selling barbacoa. So you can see this amazing fall apart, just off the grill meat. Well, not the grill, it's kind of been steamed for hours. I'm not quite sure how they prepare it, but it looks delicious.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't the fried meat we thought we would.
No, it's like slow cooked. Very nice. And we've got a stack of tortillas. Now we've got all the toppings. So we just get to enjoy making ourselves a little tortilla here. That looks like it's going to be delicious. Muy bueno. And the lady who runs the store came over to give us a little bit of extra meat, just as complimentary, fresh off the fire. Oh, little thin strips of beef. Oh, that's delicious. That's going to be really good in a taco as well. Of course, Mexico is not all old world charm. There's also the modern city center of Puebla, which has got big malls and offices like anywhere else. It's also got this great looking eye of Puebla, one of these giant Ferris wheels. Apparently it's still only 40 pesos for a ride, and you get an amazing view over the city, so we're going to go and check it out.
The Estrella.
Yes. The star of Puebla. Good fun. Takes about 20 minutes for the round trip. A lot of the view is of the parking lot of the nearby mall, so it's not as spectacular as you might think, but for only 40 pesos you can't really complain. And if the weather is clear, you can get a great view of El Popo, the volcano, so that's worth it.